Bro, I took a shower today, and when I was going to take a shower, butt-ass naked with a towel in my hand, and I locked myself out of the room. 10. 5.
Bert. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Saltcast. We're back. I'm your host, Alex. I'm here with my two co-hosts, as always, Sebastian and Bert.
Yo.
We have a good episode planned, I think. We got a lot of stuff that we're going to go cover. We got a lot of things we're going to do. We got something new that we're trying out, too, so that should be entertaining at the very least. We'll see how it goes.
Bert trolled us by telling a funny story right before we started.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. His college experiences. Okay, so let's kind of break down what we got. We got the news section as always. Got some big stuff happening in the entertainment industry. I finished Mortal Kombat. We'll talk about that again real quick. We'll give like a score out of 10 for it. I played a lot of it. We have a big like video game characters, villains section that we'll get into as we get to that.
Heroes and villains.
Yeah, I said heroes and villains, so we'll get into that when the time comes. And we'll finish up with the life updates, what have we been up to kind of thing, like always. So let's get started with the news stuff. Who wants to go first?
I think Bert should go first. He's got a long list.
I have one thing to talk about.
All right, start us off.
The new
then.
Percy Jackson trailer came out, or a new one came out.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay,
I
that's what I
saw
was gonna
this.
ask.
Did you watch it, Sebastian?
I haven't seen any of them.
I'm talking about the trailer.
Really?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, really? I watched the trailer.
Had problems with the trailer.
Well, you're like the
I
expert.
did hear that.
You're the expert or whatever, but the trailer looked pretty interesting to me. It looked cool. I thought
Yeah, I'm not
the little bits that I know about the series I like.
I'm not too scared. Like, I didn't see anything that's like, oh my god, I can't see it. But it's just, I hope they don't do what I think they're doing. But
I just don't see them beating the other two movies. Those are good.
No, they're not. You should rewatch them just to see how bad they are.
I don't even remember them.
Yams are just that forgettable.
I remember you were telling us like some. What did you say? You had like a couple
the sword
things,
thing.
yeah, that you didn't like, but I feel like those aren't big. Like they don't take
So,
away from the bigger story and the characters.
I want to explain more about the sword because that was my biggest thing.
Okay, explain
So
what
the way, like,
explain what they showed in the
spoiling though.
Yeah, explain what they showed in
the
the
trailer.
too,
They were showing him fighting the Minotaur outside of camp with his sword. But the problem with that is that he didn't get his sword until he was leaving to go on his quest after they figured out who his dad was. And that matters because the sword is his dad. Like, it's his dad's sword, technically. So, like,
Sure.
his dad...
He doesn't know who it is.
Yeah, so, like, his dad gave the sword to, like, the teacher of the camp. And then that teacher was holding on to the sword until he found whoever, like, he thought deserved it. And it's supposed to be a big mystery about who his dad is until it's revealed because it's supposed to be like this forbidden...
Don't say who it is.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just saying it's a forbidden thing. That's not supposed to happen.
Well, here's my question, Bert.
Yes.
Do you think it could be worse than the Avatar movie,
No.
Last Airbender?
At least not so far.
Because that's like a top tier disappointment right there.
Mm-hmm. Plus, one more thing about the sword is that in the books, he kills the Minotaur barehanded, and I just think that's much cooler than using a sword.
I mean, he still might.
Yeah,
he might,
that's a minor gripe.
lose the sword or something.
See, the problem, too, is that if, like, you make the argument that, his sword will get knocked out of his hand, his sword literally returns to his pocket.
Well, maybe he doesn't know that yet.
They explain it to him when he gets the sword.
Look, we haven't seen the movie, okay? Anything could happen.
The show.
Either
well, you
way,
could read the books.
Anything could happen. Yeah, but they don't always follow that. Could be good, could be bad. We don't know for sure yet.
Fingers crossed. But that's it for me.
I think it'll be all right. All right. Do you want to go, Sebastian, or me?
Okay. I'll go. First thing, you remember I was telling you guys last time about Miyazaki's new movie that's coming out, and how he was like, "This is gonna be my last movie," or
The
whatever.
Boy and the Crane.
The anime movie
Heron.
thing?
Heron. Sorry.
Yeah. So he's now said that he's not retiring. So there you go. He's not retiring.
Shocking.
That's good.
That's good news.
I think that it comes to the US sometime in December, so we'll have to check it out when that happens.
Yeah.
Other than that, Payday 3 came out, and apparently it runs terrible.
I heard that.
Very badly, like nearly impossible to play, which is unfortunate because I liked Payday 2. So that blows. What else we got here? Basically, with that whole Unity thing as well, they've now pretty much said never mind, and that's no longer a thing because everyone hated it so much. But people are still like,
Yeah.
well, you like fucked us already. Why would we trust you anyways? You know?
Yeah, that's the problem. Like when a company comes out and like tries to stiff arm their customers and then redacts it, it doesn't really fix anything because the customers know that they'll do it again, or they could do it again, and then maybe next time they won't go back on it. And then by that point, you're too far in.
This means that at least games in development right now are safe because, you know, games that are in progress don't have to worry about switching in the middle. And now from now forward, people can choose not to use it so they don't get bodied in the future.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's good news, though.
It is good news, but it does suck that, like, they had anything happen to begin with.
Yeah.
See, I would
only good news
personally
because they fucked
stay
up
away
so
from
hard.
it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
Because I
hurt
don't
their
want to, like,
reputation.
it's a risk now because what's stopping them from doing it again? And not fixing
Especially because, like, they're not the best engine either. They can't afford to do shit like that because Unreal is just much better.
it.
Yeah, if anything, they just helped Unreal way more.
Yeah, there's too much other options to.
Oh, you know what else?
Not only is there a lot of more options, they're not even the best.
There's better options out there.
Another thing I heard that's related to that story is apparently like a bunch of like big like CEOs within the company sold a bunch of stock right before they announced this thing, so they knew like it was going to be horrible.
I did hear that.
Yeah, if you look into it, he didn't really sell an insane amount of stock, and it's not super uncommon for
Just a little sus though.
yeah. Plus, but also he had it scheduled ahead of time. Like when a CEO sells off stock, they have to arrange it
That could
way
just
ahead
be
of time.
unfortunate timing.
Yeah,
Yeah, but to the average person looking in, it makes them look worse.
yeah. It looks bad
Yeah.
from just glancing at the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have two more things. One of them is huge news. One of them is huge news only to me.
Okay.
Ninja Storm Connections, the newest Ninja Storm game since Ninja Storm 4 in 2016, has finally been given a release date in November. So I'm pretty hyped for that.
That's exciting.
It is exciting.
I love Ninja Storm. I've 100%ed every achievement, all of them. I cannot wait for this new one because so like Ninja Storm 1, 2, 3, 4 were coming out as the show Naruto was coming out.
Yeah.
So each game is only like a section of the story, and this one's supposed to be the whole story in one game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool.
That is kind of
That is cool.
exciting.
It'll probably be a little longer than you would think, at least.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they don't just only do, you know, like highlight fights in the game and like skip a bunch of the story, you know?
Yeah, I hope they take their time with it.
Yeah.
Then like the biggest gaming news for the last few weeks
save that
would
one.
be
Save the big one, the leak thing, for the last one, because I want to talk about that too.
okay. Then I'm done.
You don't have the. What about
That is the last one.
The 2K thing.
Oh, I thought that was yours because I don't play that game.
Oh yeah, you had it on your list, but I'll just say it anyway. NBA 2K24 is now, it beat Overwatch as the worst reviewed game of all time on Steam.
Overwatch 2.
Or yeah,
Let's
Overwatch
go.
2.
It's the same game.
Yeah,
Doesn't
well,
matter what name you
2K24
use.
is literally the same game as 2K10. So
Well, that's all sport games.
yeah,
Apparently 2K's is the worst though.
yeah. Which I'm not surprised. I only buy those games maybe like every 3 or 4 years anyway, because that's how long it takes them usually to do anything worth like checking out. And by that time, I'm usually like have like the itch to play it again. So
Sure.
but yeah, that was all I had to say about that. Just something interesting. Now the big one that you have, this is a good one.
Oh yeah. Bert, have you seen the Xbox? Well, Microsoft
haven't.
leaks. You don't know any of them?
I think I heard about it, but I didn't look
This
too
is
much
going to
into
be
it.
hype if you don't actually know what they are, though. Like, you heard it happen, but you don't know the
Yeah.
info.
Yeah. that's
Okay,
about it.
well, the biggest things, first of all, the new Xbox leaked, so you can see like all this information about the new Xbox, the controllers, stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And then pretty much every Bethesda game for the next 6 years.
Really?
Yeah, so it's got like release windows of Elder Scrolls 6. Apparently they're doing remakes of Fallout 3 and Elder Scrolls 4, Morrowind.
Those are
That's
true.
surprising.
That's going to
might
be
have been, it might have been
amazing.
Oblivion. Might have been Oblivion, not Morrowind.
Regardless, either
So,
one. If those are
4.
if those both are true, that's going to be so cool.
Yeah, there was a new Doom game on there.
That's cool.
Just a ton of stuff. Really cool looking stuff. A ton of Elder Scrolls Online DLCs, Starfield DLCs.
That's all
So-
cool. I'm excited about all of that. If hopefully, well, I guess it sucks that it was leaked, but it does seem all very cool. So
Hopefully none of it gets canceled or disappeared.
yeah,
I don't see. If anything, I see getting canceled, it would be the remakes of
Yeah.
Fallout 3 and Elder Scrolls 4.
They won't cancel Starfield. That game
yeah.
needs
How
content.
do they know how it leaked? Like what happened?
Yeah, someone that used to work there either left or got fired and took some shit with him. So he's probably going to jail now.
That's
Yeah.
pretty crazy. It's insane how like these major companies. I guess there's just so many people involved. It's kind of like almost inevitable at some time.
Well, this is the biggest leak in the history of anything.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's like if you like go through the actual documents, those are the highlights that I told you, but it's actually like 90 pages worth of stuff. Like it's specific specs on how the Xboxes are made and things like that, like really in detail.
Oh wow.
Like private stuff that companies wouldn't want public.
Yeah, whoever did
Yeah.
that's going to get in a lot of trouble then. That's crazy. All right, I just have a couple things that I'm going to hit real quick. Ahsoka, you guys aren't watching it, so I'll just kind of talk about what's going on. Episode it's either 6 or 7 just dropped the other day. I think it was
Cool.
Tuesday.
Sure.
But there was a big reveal. Ezra Bridger is back. He's from the Rebels animated series. So everybody is super excited about that. Ezra looks awesome. The actor that's playing him looks great. He did so far a good job in the 2 episodes that he's been in. And there's a lot of like cool, interesting things that we're still trying to figure out about him. We haven't seen him in years because Rebels ended. I don't even know when it ended. Years ago. So that's pretty exciting. And there's a bunch of new stuff going on with Grand Admiral Thrawn and the Empire and all of that stuff. We got more Anakin Skywalker. Hayden Christensen was again in another episode. That was
I
cool.
love that guy.
Yeah, he was in like a hologram thing for Ahsoka, training her and stuff. It was pretty
I've
cool.
seen a bunch of memes of him like edited into the sequel trilogy. What is it that he says? He goes like, "You're wrong" or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he says.
I don't know. He's got
But
so
there's,
many
like-
iconic lines.
Yeah, but it's like a new scene of him. There's like this meme where he like kills Rey, basically just like shits on her from something he said in like the
Fixes the can.
whatever episodes.
Oh, yeah. I love how, well, this isn't necessarily a good thing, but in Star Wars, like, it happens mostly with the sequel trilogy and then the prequel trilogy. The original trilogy is, like, probably regarded mostly as, like, the best of the 3 for most people.
I think that's changing now, though.
it is a little bit, but,
Prequels are up there now.
yeah, so what happens, like, this always happens in Star Wars. Like, they'll come out, like, the prequels came out originally and everybody hated them, and people hated Hayden Christensen, said he was a horrible actor and all this stuff, and they hated Jar Jar Binks, they hated Padme, and all kinds of stuff.
I mean,
about the-
I
we
still
all
don't
still
like
hate
Jar
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 Jar.
Binks.
Yeah, everybody hates him.
People only like him to meme it, you know?
Yeah, but what
The
happens
joke
is
to like him.
what happens now is like because the prequels were like our generation, or at least me and Sebastian. That was like our generation of Star Wars movies. Those are the ones that we grew up with. So now we're all older, and that whole generation, we're seeing like Hayden Christensen come back and Ewan McGregor. So now everybody has like so much more appreciation for those ones, and they actually get the love and
Well,
the credit they deserve. Like Hayden Christensen
I'll be
said,
honest too.
So you think that'll happen with these new ones that everyone hates?
I think that the
Yeah,
young
that's another
generation,
thing.
yeah, the younger generation that grew up with the sequels is gonna like get to our age and be like, yes, I love those, like, and then they're gonna get so much more credit probably. That's usually how
That's
it works.
unfortunate. I think I disagree just because of the fact that I think around the time this sequel trilogy came out, there was way more hype stuff. Like Marvel was fire. Kids were watching that instead.
Yeah, but there will still be a generation that's their version of Star Wars. So
I feel like the problem with the new stuff is that they're just inherently not good, like written movies.
yeah,
I think
people
the
said
first one's almost good.
yeah people say that about the prequels too.
I think the second one is bad, to be honest.
I think Phantom
But
Menace
like,
is the
Revenge of the
worst.
Sith is the thing about Phantom Menace is the second half is good. The first half's bad.
I wouldn't even say the second
Clone
half.
Wars
I'd
is
say
bad
the
through
last
the whole
the
thing.
last quarter of it is good.
All right, let me finish. And then Revenge of the Sith, I feel like is so obviously the best one, like out of all 9. Like it's not
That's
even close.
That's a very controversial take because there's a lot of Star Wars people that would disagree with that.
See, I saw all the Star Wars movies basically back to back for the first time all at the same time. So I didn't like have a time gap between watching.
Yeah,
the,
so he doesn't have one that's his generation.
yeah, I kind of have a
Because he
neutral.
watched them all when he was older, because he didn't watch them when they were coming out.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
That's
And
a
I
whole
just
other
don't like-
perspective.
I just don't like the newer movies. I don't think what they did with Rey is smart. Like I'm not a
I
huge
thought-
fan of the series and making like I'm Rey Skywalker. Like no, you're not. It's
I thought
stupid.
the first one of the sequel trilogy started off good. Like,
See, it was
Yeah.
it
good,
wasn't bad. It was, middle of the road.
Yeah, like
And
Force
then it just
Awakens.
dumpstered after that.
but it was absolutely tragic that they didn't like at least in the last movie or at some point in the trilogy get Luke, Leia, and Han back together. At least for one thing, you know? And they kind of destroyed Luke as a character by making him some hillbilly on a planet, giving
Yeah,
up
that's a
on
lot of
life. Like,
people's biggest issue with that is how they handled Luke.
Here's the thing.
I just don't see him doing that.
I actually don't really like. I don't hate it, but I don't really like the original trilogy that much. I think the first one's super boring. I think the second one is good, and I think the third one's okay.
Of
I
which
agree
one,
with
the
that.
original?
Yeah, 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, I love A New Hope. And Empire, I think, is my favorite of all of them. Empire's the
But
number 5. That one's the best, I think.
Yeah,
I also just feel like it tells a more, like it feels like an actual continued story between 1 to 6, whereas then 7
Oh yeah,
comes
it has,
in and it's like, why are we even doing this?
yeah. Well, there's the biggest time.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, not really, because I guess the whole Luke thing. But yeah, Yeah, I guess that's kind of true.
Yeah, and then
'Cause
like
we're getting
even,
so
so,
many
like,
new characters.
another thing is like Luke and even Anakin, they both started off relatively weak, right?
Well,
Like
not
they both
Anakin.
had years. Even Anakin, sorta. The
Anakin-
only so if you think like so, Anakin was gifted in the Force. Like he just had a high like sensitivity to it. So that would kind of like people like. I mean, I would think that would explain why he was probably a good pilot, like even so young. Plus, like he's a slave. Like he was a slave, not growing up in the best conditions, and winning like racing was his only out. So
Yeah,
it
he
kinda
had
makes
like
sense for
more
him to get
examples
good at
of
that.
like why he was good at flying. Yeah, that's another gripe people have, like how Rey was able to fly the Millennium Falcon without ever
Exactly,
leaving
so
her
then-
Well,
planet.
she
then-
bypassed the thing, right?
But like Anakin got good over years of experience in fighting through a war and training and all this. Same thing. I mean, Luke kind of had like the sped up version.
I mean, he got
But
trained
he
by
also-
Yoda, though. That's still pretty hype.
Yeah,
Only
but,
for like a month.
Yeah, but he still had like he didn't like wake up one morning, find out he could use the Force and become super OP. Versus Rey.
I mean, they try to
where
do that with
she-
Rey a little bit. She has that like little training montage thing with
So with that
Leia.
training montage doesn't show any failure. It just shows her picking up a lightsaber, swinging it around, and chopping a rock in half. There's no failure. There's
Which movie is that in? Is that in the second of that
I
trilogy?
think it's in the second one.
I
yeah,
don't
because
remember.
what I'm remembering from the first one, you have this bad guy that I forget the name of with the big nose,
The
Nope.
girl.
and no,
Oh,
the main
yeah.
bad guy, the main bad guy.
Oh, Kylo Ren.
He's got, yeah. So he's here. He's been professionally training for years, and he loses to a fight in her first lightsaber fight.
Yes,
So he's injured and stuff like that.
still doesn't matter. She has no experience. He would have infinitely more experience in that moment.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. I agree with you both.
Now,
but-
and that's kind of where my problem stems from, is that it just doesn't make sense.
yeah.
So
Like-
my problem with Star Wars is that I think the Clone Wars is the most interesting time in the lore of Star Wars,
You
and
need
it's
to
not
watch
in any
Clone
of the
Wars.
movies, really. Yeah, I know, I have, but
Good.
I'm just saying that like it's to the point where it's like I don't care about the other stuff. Like this is just boring. I
Yeah.
only care about like the prequel timeline,
I feel like that's why a lot of people like
and even the
Ahsoka so
prequel
much.
timeline. I don't really care for the beginning of it. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
All right, let's move on. Let's get out of Star Wars. I have some little bit of Marvel stuff to talk about. So Martin Scorsese, you know him, guys.
Sure.
yeah,
He is one of the biggest directors of all time in Hollywood.
Okay.
He's like 80.
yeah. I
he's
said
like,
I know him.
He's like 80 years old now. Anyway,
Jonah
he's-
Hill loves him.
he's had like controversial comments about like the MCU and Marvel movies and saying like they're not real cinema and stuff. So
They're not.
he was in an interview the other day and he said something about like they asked him about the MCU or something, and he was in
Mm-hmm.
the quote was like something, I'm paraphrasing, I don't know it exactly. It was along the lines of like, I want young people to understand like the MCU isn't the only form of entertainment. And then it kind of like raised the question is, what do superhero movies provide an audience versus like films like The Wolf of Wall Street and Aviator and other things that he's worked on. I'm thinking of things off the top of my head. I can't think of them.
Can I say kind of an out of topic or out of pocket opinion?
Go ahead.
I feel like the era of superhero movies is slowly coming to an end.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
that's
literally like the common agreed upon opinion.
yeah,
Oh.
we're like exiting
know
the
how-
golden age of superhero movies.
Yeah, I
The
feel
thing
like
about
eventually.
superhero movies is that I think you used to be able to consider them real cinema. Like I think Iron Man 1, masterpiece.
Yeah.
I think that this actually is a recent one, but it's not the norm. Guardians 3 as
Yeah.
well. Like it can be.
I definitely
But-
think it can be, yeah.
They're not common because they're just like they just follow the formula, you
Yeah,
know?
there's like a cookie
Every
Yeah,
cutter
time.
and then
formula to
a
them.
problem too is that they will over inflate everything.
Well, the whole
No,
the
like, try to-
superhero genre is like so oversaturated now. Like, I mean, everything from the MCU to DC,
Yeah, but that's
the
kind of
boys,
Disney kind of
Invincible,
shot
everything.
themselves in the foot. But I see the thing with Invincible and the boys
Those are
is that those are
actually
well
different.
written,
Those are outliers.
solid shows. But like MCU is, I mean, the MCU, at least in my opinion, is all kind of becoming the same thing with just different,
Minor exceptions here and there.
yeah, with
Yeah.
the odd exception.
Yeah, but I think they do. Superhero movies they provide something for an audience. Like his argument was saying, like you just go in, you watch it, you get like a little buzz from the action and like
Yeah,
the
well,
big stuff that's going on, and then you just forget about it.
Superhero movies these days are now the equivalent of Fast and Furious or Equalizer or Taken. You know, they're like those movies that you go
Yeah.
in and it's fun and then you leave.
And then you never remember them again, type of thing.
Yeah, but it didn't used to be like that.
No, they used to be like a noteworthy thing. Like when an MCU movie was coming out, it was a big deal.
Yeah, and there's
Yes.
a reason why people appreciate the good ones like The Dark Knight, Joker, Iron Man, Guardians 3, even the other Guardians movies. Like, there's some of those movies, they have deeper themes and different meanings and things that make you think a little bit harder. It's not all about the action and the big superhero fight at the end, which they all have that in some way. But there's still other themes going on.
Here's the thing. This is something that you're going to probably just ignore and not actually listen to me. But if you are trying to go back to like those feelings of how superhero movies used to be like, oh, there's this badass action, but then there's like an actual deep, very deep and like interesting story here, you got to start checking out some like actual good anime, not just joke ones.
Yeah, that's true.
Because anime is so fire right now.
Yeah.
Well, the new season just started for stuff.
There's so much more leeway.
And I'm telling you, that's true. And I'm telling you, if you watched through all of Full Metal Alchemist, you'd be like, damn.
Top 10
that's
show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they have more room to be able to not like have to just pump it out right away, and like it's not as oversaturated because there's different genres within anime.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely like
there can be different themes in superhero movies.
There can be, but there's still that same superhero movie cookie cutter kind of formula that they tend to follow, like generally speaking.
Yeah, well, you could say the same thing about like shonen anime, right? There's a lot of like just like
the
follow
plot
the
between
formula.
Naruto and Bleach
anime
is relatively the same, but very different experiences watching.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen Bleach, but
you can have something follow the same general outline, but be different enough to be enjoyable. That even though it's the same premise, it's unique enough to be enjoyable.
What it really comes down to is when they take their time to plan things out and things don't just happen to happen, and then they actually get into like deeper topics.
Yeah, like watching Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania or whatever. I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, Quantumania is so bad.
Yeah,
I don't even the new Ant-Man 3.
Yeah, Quantumania.
Yeah, like that entire movie could have been avoided.
It's a filler episode.
If the wife was like, hey, like when the second she found out Cassie was like doing stuff in like the miniverse or whatever,
Quantum
she should have been like, there's a super bad person in there. Don't fuck around in there. Like, I have him trapped. You know? Or just
trapped.
Like any sort of communication, that entire movie could have been prevented. And that's what's frustrating. Because it's such a, in order to enjoy it, you just have to like say, all right, I'm going to watch the movie that if I think about it, it's not good.
I agree with you.
Then,
I don't know, man. Like, it just brings me back to anime every time. I feel like anime does such a good job at having like these really deep,
well-written,
and like meaningful moments. Obviously, not all of them. You have your like troll, super horny, stupid anime, but if you look at the right ones, there's like, I don't want to give anything away, but the pain cycle of hatred speech in Naruto is so next level.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on from that. The last thing, it's way off topic from what we were just talking about, but Assassin's Creed Mirage drops October 5th. I don't think either of you are like that interested in it. I'm not even that interested in it, but as somebody who's played all of the Assassin's Creed games, minus which was the last one? Valhalla. Somewhat interested because they're getting back to like old roots Assassin's Creed, apparently. And
aren't they finally going to Japan or something like that? I feel like I heard about that.
Yeah, that's not this one, but there was an announcement for a
Japanese the thing
setting
that people have been asking for like 15 years.
Yeah, so that is happening, but interesting. I may play that one just because they've made some promises that they're changing things up a little bit and it's going to be different, so may give it a shot.
Just wait for it to come out before you buy it.
Yeah, so we'll see. All right, back more video game stuff. I finished Mortal Kombat. Sebastian, you finished it also.
I finished a long time ago.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I thought it was pretty good.
like I said last time, my biggest complaint about it is the voice acting. It's so hit or miss.
Yeah.
And I remember I told you guys last time, I was like, man, this one bitch is so bad. And after we did that podcast, I looked it up and I realized I'm kind of happy about this, that apparently like it's a popular thing. Everyone's like, yeah, it's dog shit because Megan Fox voices that character.
Yeah, if you look at
And
the
I was
character,
like,
it kind of looks like her too.
It's funny.
I just thought it was funny that I like realized it and then heard that it was like everyone was saying it, you know? It wasn't
Yeah.
the other way around where it's like everyone's
Yeah.
saying it and you check
can
it out.
definitely see
I was
Megan
like, wow,
Fox's
this is
face
so
in
bad.
the character also.
It's so bad,
Yeah,
voice acting
weird.
for that character. Luckily, they're a minor character, but
Yeah, she doesn't have a ton of
it's
lines.
bad.
Yeah, it is bad. And the other characters too are kind of like hit or miss, like you said. But I think the main ones do a pretty good job.
Hmm.
Yeah, it didn't, and is like the further you get into it, it's like so like fantastical, and like Mortal Kombat has like a style
Oh
to
my
it
gosh.
anyway that it's always kind of like that, so it doesn't take away much from the
This
game. I don't think.
We were talking about saturated media. I'm so sick of multiverse stuff. And Mortal Kombat ends in a multiverse situation as well.
Mortal Kombat's always had that though. They've always had like timeline stuff going on for like a while, so that's like not like
Yeah,
new.
I
I
guess,
did know about that.
I'm just so like everything is the same these days with this
See,
multiverse
I find
stuff.
it hard to get upset at stuff that's been doing it before it became annoying.
Yeah, I know that's true, but like this, it's just like you're seeing it everywhere, you know?
Yeah, they really went crazy with it too, getting in like different versions of the same characters and stuff. They like went all the way out with it, which I actually liked it. I thought it was super cool seeing different versions of like characters that I've known for so many years. So I kind of liked it.
I think it's
Yeah.
cool that they're rebooting the series.
Yeah, but it, at least in the, like now it's probably going to be more reboot, but that most recent one, this Mortal Kombat 1, the reboot is definitely there, but it's not as heavy as a reboot as I was expecting. Like there are the like main confrontation of the story exists in a not rebooting way, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I'll do a little explanation of like there'll be some spoilers here for the story, but basically in the last one, Liu Kang like reset the universe and he became like time god and like created his own universe and everything, and that's how like this one starts. And so it's like his perfect world where, and I actually like this a lot. It changes a lot of the backstories to a bunch of characters, from Melina to Sindel and Ermac. Well, Ermac's basically the same, but Baraka, Reptile, like all these guys are way different. A bunch of stuff is different. Shang Tsung's completely different. Raiden's backstory is different. Everybody's like got twists and like little things that are different with the characters, which is pretty cool. I thought. I don't think that they take away from the characters, so it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But the end all
Spoilers
like
here though.
yeah, the end all fight is basically that Liu Kang, when he did that, all the timelines split, and so like he fights Shang Tsung in the end of the last one. And so in one timeline,
Yeah, so-
Shang Tsung wins, another timeline, Katana wins, and like so it's like endless amounts of characters that won the final fight.
Yeah, and then you end in the end with them all fighting each other. So it's like it's kind of cool because in the reboot sense, like all the characters except for Liu Kang are new to this, like you are, but the confrontation comes from the previous game because it's two people fighting from the previous timeline,
Yeah.
but they're just using the people from this new one. So
That's pretty
like
cool.
from the point of view of all of the characters except for one, this is the starting point.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was kind of cool though. I liked it. I thought it was cool. It had like a crazy
Yeah, I
final
thought it was
fight
cool.
ending with the final battle and all
Like climbing
stuff.
a pyramid.
Yeah, that stuff was pretty sick. All the different variants of the characters and everything. I hope they do add more characters though. Like there's a few characters that are missing that I wish were still in it. Like I wish Sonya Blade was in the campaign and
Well,
stuff. And,
I
like,
think a lot of, not all of them, but I think like there are obviously some missing because it hasn't reached that point of the new timeline for them to be introduced. You
yeah,
know?
I got that feeling too. But I still wanted Sonya. I like Sonya. She's my favorite. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with the game.
Also, this is kind of like, well, I guess it relates. We were talking about the voice acting earlier. Man, Yuri, also known as Sasuke, also known as Spider-Man,
Also known as
best
Smoke.
voice actor in the whole game.
Yeah, he does
He
a
is
good job.
always, he is like been busy this year. He voiced all this stuff for Ninja Storm Connections because they didn't just take it from the anime. He went in and did all his lines for this new game. They did apparently Mortal Kombat over the last year or two. Spider-Man's coming out. He's in 3 big games this year.
Yeah.
I guess Ninja Storm Connections isn't as big as the other 2, but still, that's 3 games he's in this year.
Yeah. And Smoke is like a main, like everybody online uses Smoke, so I've heard Smoke's voice all the time. I played online, I did Invasions, I did the Towers. I haven't done it with every character, but I've done a few of them. I've done the tournament stuff, I've done the campaign, obviously, so I've played a lot of it. It's got all the stuff that every Mortal Kombat has had, and there's some twists and different things, like they have the lifespan of the game is probably going to last for a while. They have a lot of things like cosmetically and character-wise, I think that they're changing and coming out with, and they've got DLC, I'm sure, is planned. They had DLC for the last one, so I'm sure there'll be something for this one too.
Speaking of the DLC and bringing it back to the boys and Invincible, Omni-Man and Homelander are coming to Mortal Kombat, so that's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think Peacemaker
That's
too.
Yeah, but who cares about him?
Yeah,
Damn.
but that should be fun. Ermac will be a DLC character. There's a bunch of DLC. And I think there will be a
but
story DLC.
The cool ones
also.
are Omni-Man and Homelander. Those are the cool ones.
Yeah, those will be cool. And
I
apparently
just
they
wonder
said,
how they're going to be different since they have
I was just
like
about to
the
say,
same
yeah.
powers, pretty much.
they said that they play it very differently, so apparently, but we'll see. Who is your like favorite characters to play as in Mortal Kombat? I have mine now. I'll tell you mine.
Oh, to play? I thought we were saying
Or favorite
like
that
in
you
the
like.
story.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. My favorite that I like in the story is Smoke. And then after him, Reptile. And then after Reptile, Melina. But my favorite to play is that exact same list flipped. So Melina, then Reptile, then Smoke.
Okay, cool. I like to play as Raiden is my number 1 to play as. I'm really good as him.
Who?
Raiden, the Thunder God.
Yeah, I just didn't.
Scorpion, and then Ermac is supposed to be in a combat pack or a DLC or whatever, so he's always been like my favorite to play as in all of the games, so I'll probably start maining
I just
him
find
once
it
he
weird
comes
that
out.
he's not there yet because, like, he's there as a bad guy and he seems to have a moveset, you know?
He definitely has a moveset. He fucked me up with it every time I fought him.
Yeah, so it makes you like, why is he not there, you know?
Yeah. I like Mortal Kombat games too because they're difficult, like online especially. Like the skill gap is crazy once you get to like higher levels of the online, which makes it fun.
Sure.
And then my ranking, I gave the game an 8 out of 10. I thought it was very good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good
I
too.
was very satisfied. And I'm still going to be playing it too for a while too. So, and I'm sure the lifespan of the
Nice.
game will be lasting for a while too. So it'll be fun.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not a huge Mortal Kombat person. That's why I'm kind of quiet.
I mean, I'm not either. This is my first one. And I'll admit, I get fucked up.
Online
I
is
like
so
the
hard.
campaign. So here's the thing. Mortal Kombat versus my personal favorite fighting game, Ninja Storm. Mortal Kombat feels so much stiffer. So like Ninja Storm, I feel like is more about like reaction time and just knowing when to do things. Whereas Mortal Kombat is like that's still there, but it's like it's just weird the way it works to me because like animations do not matter at all. Like you would think you do an attack and then you do the next one at the end of the animation, but if you do that it won't actually do it. You just need to press the combo as fast as you can. You don't actually wait for the hit to go off, and then it's just really strange to me.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, it's definitely different from Ninja Storm, and I've played Ninja Storm with you a few times. It's
Yeah, but
and
you
it's
played
obviously
the
a
first
side
one.
scroller too.
First one's harder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Okay, let's
But
move.
it is fun.
It is. Let's move on. This is our new kind of thing that we're going to try out, so we'll see how this goes. We have a most iconic / favorite video game heroes / protagonists lists.
I didn't do iconic. I did favorite.
Okay, so it's okay, but we have it like they're all going to be
I did
pretty
favorite, too.
iconic. So, well,
Yeah,
maybe
like,
not.
I'm
Bert's.
I'm looking at our list right now. If we were doing iconic, like Mario would be on here. None of us have Mario.
That's true.
Fair enough.
All right, so we have that for heroes and we have that for villains. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a draft of, we'll start with the heroes and we're going to see, we'll debate and argue about whose team is the best and which team we think would have won or beaten the other team. So we have a couple rules. We're not picking any characters that are like reality warping or like gods of their universes and stuff like that. We have it pretty I don't know how to explain it. Then it's not like ground level like
Isn't that the next thing though? I thought we were doing our favorites first.
yeah, so we'll list our favorites and then we're going to get into the draft and we'll talk about that. So, who wants to go first?
Bert, you start because you haven't
Yeah,
talked in
I've
a
been.
while.
All right.
So this is
My
his
number one.
most iconic / favorite
No,
video
start
game.
from the bottom. That's the
heroes.
rules every time.
All right. So I'll be
5 to
honest.
1.
There's not a real order. It's just mainly the way I was remembering them.
Yeah, mine's not in order either.
Okay.
My bottom. I only have 5. My number 5 is Wally. I know you told me not to put it, but I
Yeah,
put
this
it
is a
anyway.
horrible pick.
Wally from the
The
movie.
video
Wall-E.
game.
Oh, the video game and nothing
Yeah.
else.
Everybody
The
knows Wally from the
PS3
movie.
game. But
The-
so instead of Wally, I'll do the what is it like the wizard
the game?
Goomba from Mario?
Oh, Kamek or something like that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to say his name.
Cal. I don't
It's
know.
like
It starts
Kamek,
with a
yeah.
K.
It's
ends
not a
with a K.
Goomba, it's like the Koopa. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a bird.
I like the wizard dude. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah. So then my next one is Kratos.
Let's go, baby.
I just think he's a cool character.
And he's iconic.
cool
That's a
character.
great pick.
He has gone through.
One of
pretty
yours I
rough
don't
shit.
know.
Number 3 is Chloe from Life is Strange.
Wild
He-
pick. Warren's cooler.
Yeah, that's fair. But I think Chloe's pretty badass. She comes in clutch.
I
Okay.
like her-
Matters.
I don't like her that much in Life is Strange, but I do like her a lot in Before the Storm.
That's where my opinion of her mostly comes from. You see more of her in Before the Storm.
Yeah,
And you kind of see why she is the way she is in Life is Strange.
right.
So then I have Trigger Happy.
Another super
is the one I
controversial
wrote
pick.
down. What is that?
Skylanders.
I know what Skylanders is, but what is Trigger Happy?
He's one of the heroes you can play in that game.
If you saw a picture of him,
This-
you'd know who he is. He's like on like a lot of
Yeah.
like,
So,
the cover art and stuff
If
for them.
you're going
He's
by
like one of the-
if you're going by Skylanders though, is the most iconic not Spyro?
Yeah, no, I thought of Spyro.
and
but I was
Spyro
like,
is
that's his
literally an
own.
iconic video game character.
Yeah, but he's from his own game.
Yeah,
I was
Spyro.
doing- yeah, but I was doing my iconic in my head, and I remember playing
Okay,
Trigger
sure,
Happy the
sure.
most
All right, finish it off.
in Skylanders. And then number 1 is Steve from Minecraft.
That's a classic.
That's a
Not
great
Alex.
pick.
Nah, who the fuck's Alex?
Right? No one cares about Alex.
All right, I'm gonna do mine.
Okay, sure.
Mine's in no particular
Because
order,
it
but
matches up with his.
yeah, I also had Steve on my list, so yeah. But there's so many
Okay.
different variations of Steve. But we'll save that.
Ow.
For the
Yeah, there's
draft.
and then there's
Yeah, there's pre-hunger Steve, post-hunger Steve, pre-PvP Steve, post-PvP Steve.
thick Steve, thin Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have Arthur Morgan on my list from Red Dead Redemption 2. I
That's
don't
a
think
good
you
one.
can argue
I
that.
think he would be my 6th if I were to go one further.
And
So,
Arthur Morgan is amazing. And he's becoming iconic too. Number 3.
yeah.
This
I
is
will.
mainly because
admit.
it's fresh in my head. But and he's pretty iconic. Everybody knows Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
He is
Get
iconic.
over here. I do know Scorpion.
Yeah.
He's like
He is iconic, but I
one of the
don't
few
think he's a
characters I know.
standout character in the new game.
He's almost never a standout. He always has like a minor role. Some of them he's bigger than others, but everybody knows Scorpion. He's the face of Mortal Kombat, so I have him on there.
that I agree with.
And then I have the Dragonborn from Skyrim. That's different because, like, obviously you are the Dragonborn, so everybody's like, Dragonborn is going to be different. But I think that's a pretty iconic.
So your favorite character is yourself?
basically.
No, second.
Yeah.
Second favorite.
No, your
character.
second. Okay.
Well, there's no particular order here. And then I have my last one is Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed 2 through Revelations, from the Assassin's Creed series. Ezio's pretty iconic. Even
Okay,
people that haven't
okay.
played Assassin's Creed know Ezio. He's like the
Yeah, I
poster
would
boy.
say at least of the Assassin's Creeds, he's the one that people know.
He's the
I
only
like
one
his
people
story
know.
the most.
Yeah, he had the most games.
And yeah, that's true.
And he's the coolest, so.
That's
Probably,
why I
I
like him.
don't know.
He had the most
My turn?
character growth and development, so yeah. Yeah, go ahead, your turn.
Number 5, I have Kirby from the
I
game
love Kirby.
Kirby.
He would be my 6th.
Kirby's iconic.
Kirby, yeah, I love Kirby.
Your list
Right
is probably the
above
most
Kirby,
iconic.
Right above Kirby, I have Sonic.
Another great pick.
Panic.
Sonic is probably my third
Sonic?
favorite series. Sonic from the Sonic Adventure games.
Okay, not the Sonic from the trailer.
What trailer?
Oh, the ugly
the Paramount
Sonic?
movie.
Oh, those movies are actually good though.
Yeah, those are actually solid movies.
Thank God
Yeah,
they
well-
changed that.
Right? Early 3D
Power of-
Sonic games though, fire. I love them. Right above Sonic at number 3, I have Nathan Drake from the Uncharted series.
Okay.
Another
You know,
great
it's
pick.
wild. As we move up to my number 2, I realize that I have the icons for
The series.
all
You can see-
different.
You can see your
consoles.
bias at the top.
But number 2, I have Master Chief.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
hang
you
on,
do.
hang on. I have a question.
Okay.
Who's winning in a fight between Nathan Drake and Arthur Morgan?
Author.
Nathan Drake, because he has like actual machine guns, and Arthur Morgan is a cowboy with a lasso.
Yeah, is
All
it
right, well,
fist
let's
to
make it a
fist,
little
or
fair. Let's like have them both have pistols or something. Who's winning?
are they revolvers or like?
Let's go.
And this is-
revolver.
knives?
This is with the gameplay.
Author.
If you go by the gameplay
Fucking
mechanics, Arthur just dead eyes him.
Yeah.
So,
I think Arthur's taking it.
Even then, yeah. Even then, if you don't use gameplay mechanics, he's an actual cowboy. You would think he'd have a good quick draw.
yeah.
Arthur's taking it, I think.
So Master Chief is my 2, and my number 1, which I prefer over Chief, is the Arbiter. And I know we were saying protagonists, but I
He does
consider
become a
the Arbiter the
protagonist.
protagonist of Halo 2.
I was
not
going to
Chief.
say, he's basically, you play 50-50, if not more, as the Arbiter in Halo 2.
Well, not only that, but the story revolves around the Arbiter, and Chief is just existing in it. Like, the story is pushed forward by the Arbiter and everything that's going on with him.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good pick. I like that pick.
So that's mine. I got all of the icons from every console except Mario, Nathan Drake, Master Chief. But I got
Well,
a
you
Kirby in there. So
You got Nintendo, you got Sony, and you got Microsoft
and I have Sega.
Sega, yeah.
and Sega.
All right,
So,
cool.
Those are my
Those are our
my favorites. I don't consider them the most iconic. Like I said, like if I were to say number 1 most iconic, it's probably Mario.
It's
right.
got to be Mario, yeah.
Yeah.
Mario's
And
the
then
OG.
after Mario, maybe like Pac-Man.
Yeah, there you could make an argument for a bunch of characters. And there's a
I
bunch
would
of
say,
characters
though,
that we're
of my
forgetting
list,
about,
I
too.
would- I would say on my list, 2 of them would actually be in the top 5 most iconic, Sonic and Chief. I think they
Yeah.
would be in most iconic.
Yeah, probably.
Actually, I think Kirby would be higher up there. He's pretty popular, especially in places like Japan.
No, because I don't think Kirby would beat Mario. I don't think Kirby would beat Link.
Oh, yeah, Link
Oh, yeah,
and
Zelda,
Zelda.
yeah.
True. Legend of Zelda, definitely on there.
Yeah, we're forgetting people, too. Like, this is obviously our biased list.
Yeah, but I'm just like, if you were to grab, one from everything, it would be
Tracer
Mario,
from Overwatch.
Sonic, Master Chief.
There's a name that I'm
maybe
thinking of,
Nathan
but I want to
Drake.
save it for my draft. But there's another name that we're forgetting also.
I have a couple more in the bag, but I'm not saying anyone too powerful right now.
Okay. So do we want to do the hero draft now, or do we want to do our favorite iconic / favorite villains?
Let's do the hero draft, because then we save the villain part for the villain part.
Okay.
All right.
What do you think? Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine. So we have
Just
already
explain how-
pre-decided our draft order. So it's going to go Sebastian, Bert, and then me last. And we're not doing a snake draft. We're just going to go jump back to the top. So that's how the draft is going to work. We're all going to draft 5 characters. So there'll be 5 rounds. And then at the end of the draft, we'll have our complete team of 5. And we will debate and argue and see whose team is the best, what team we think is going to destroy the other teams. And so we'll talk about it. So with the first pick in the Video Game Heroes draft, Sebastian.
But disclaimer,
Deciding
because
order?
people are going to wonder why I didn't pick him, we've banned Kratos.
Yeah, Kratos was banned. Honorable mention, R.I.P. Kratos. But our draft we have like some rules to it. I told you we're not bringing in like any game-breaking like monster.
Like God
avoiding
version of
God
Liu
characters.
Kang is not allowed.
Yeah, so we don't.
Sonic with all the chaos crystals.
Yeah, we're doing like base level of all the characters. So, just a little, what's it called? Preview? No.
So I can
preface?
go now?
Yeah, first pick
Yeah.
in the Heroes draft. Sebastian, who do you got?
Kirby.
All right,
that's a good
I'm
one.
writing these down as you say them.
Kirby is a huge pick because no matter what you pick, I can do that too.
That's a good pick. Good pick. Kirby is a jack of all trades.
He is also like canonically indestructible.
See, Kirby,
Yeah.
you could argue we should have banned him too, but I guess we will see.
But no one said anything.
All right. Bert, second.
We have the document. Write it on
Yeah.
there.
I wrote it. Bert, second pick
Mine?
in the Heroes draft. Who do you got?
Doom guy.
Oh, that's a
A
good
good
pick.
one. I have him on my list. I wanted him.
That is a great pick. I thought about him too. He was on my list also. Shoot, I got to pull up my list. Hang on. Okay, third pick for me in the Heroes. Okay, let me think here. Who do I want to go with? I have to think of somebody that can compete with these two.
Yeah, but not so strong that Kirby can
Yeah.
snatch it up.
All right, I'm going Master Chief.
No, that is a great. I
That
would
is
say
a good
Master
one.
Chief and Doom Guy are like matches.
Exactly. So I have an answer for Master Chief. I have to hopefully come up with an answer for Kirby later with a pick, but I think I handled Doom Guy pretty well right there. All right, Sebastian,
Okay,
back to you
okay.
with your second pick.
Here's my matchup for those two: the Arbiter.
Okay. That's a good one. I'm writing it down. All right, Bert, go ahead. Your second pick.
I'm gonna go with Steve from Minecraft.
That's a
That
good
is-
pick. But we are picking
What?
base
I don't know if.
level.
Yeah, so you
it's
don't
not
have
like,
any armor.
Yeah, we're not talking full netherite armor with a netherite
Okay,
sword.
yeah, but
Steve.
base Steve can literally hold. Like he has such infinite strength,
That's true. Actually, that's true.
and you'll see. Like it comes. You'll see. There's a plan in my head with these choices.
Okay. Continue.
I'm liking these lists so far. Let me see. Who do I got? Okay. Who can take down Steve? I think the Arbiter
Kirby.
I can handle. Kirby is a problem. I need somebody that can take out Kirby.
The Arbiter is like my fighter, right? Like you guys have Master
Yeah.
Chief.
All right, I think
And,
this is
Doom
a
Guy.
good pick. I'm going to go Mario.
Ooh,
Wow, I didn't even
Okay.
have Mario on my list.
Mario's pretty, I mean, even at base level, Mario's pretty good.
Okay,
I think
me?
I don't know if he can handle Kirby, but I've seen them fight in Smash Bros. And just saying, Mario does some work.
Okay, I have my next pick.
All right, go
all
ahead.
right.
Pick number 3.
Sonic.
Sonic.
Yeah.
See,
I
now
feel
we can
like-
get into
I
some
feel
debate
like
because Sonic is arguably reality warping.
No, not base
Not
level
really.
Sonic.
Okay, base level Sonic, but he's still a problem. He's fast as shit. He's gonna just
He's
speed
unhittable
blitz
for
everybody.
anyone who is not also fast. You have one solution to it, though.
What is my solution?
You could. You don't have it right now, but you have a possible solution with a pick.
Okay. All right, Bert. What's your third pick? Sonic's an issue. Yeah, your team is. Oh wait, no.
I'm gonna do. I don't know if you'll know what they are, but the ghost from Destiny.
I do know what those are.
I'm just gonna say Destiny
That's
Ghost because I don't know what those are.
Strange pick.
Well, do you know what they do, right?
No, explain it to me.
They
They can just infinitely respawn you.
Okay, I guess that's a pretty good. I'm taking them out first then.
Yeah, but they're hard. You'll see. Okay.
Okay, my third pick. I need somebody with some speed, but I don't have anybody with speed on my list. This is an issue. All right, here's my sleeper pick. I got Pikachu.
Okay. I have
Pikachu's fast.
my sleeper pick that directly counters Bert's ghost from freaking
Okay.
Destiny.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Max Caulfield.
Where's he from?
For
Oh, fuck.
the Life is
Okay.
Strange girl that can rewind time like 30 seconds, a minute.
That is a game changer.
Okay, I have a counter to that.
All right, Bert, pick it. What's your fourth?
That's my biggest sleeper pick, I feel like. It's a good one, right?
That is
Yeah,
good.
Tracer
that is
from
good.
Overwatch.
Oh, that is good.
She can also rewind time in 5 seconds.
Shit, my team's
Yeah, but
falling
hers
apart now.
Tracer's is just her. Max is everyone.
Yeah.
So if
but
you kill any
Tracer-
of my guys, I can bring them back.
Yeah, but you have a cooldown. You can only use it for so long before you'll pass out from blood loss.
Yeah, well, hopefully it's a short fight with Sonic.
Yeah.
The speed blitz with Sonic is going to go crazy.
See, the problem with Sonic... Okay, we'll save the debates for after the selection.
Oh man, I have an issue now. I don't know who to pick. I don't have a.
I feel like Max
answer.
Caulfield was a good sleeper pick, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was good.
Oh man, this is a problem. I think I'm just gonna have to go. I need a heavy hitter. I'm gonna go Mega Man.
That is a heavy hitter.
I think that's a
Um,
good pick.
That is a good one. What's your last one, Sebastian?
My last one. Okay. So, unfortunately, I'm now down to my less ideal picks.
Mhm.
And I think... Oh, man. So, let's see. What's my biggest problem out here? You said you went with Mega Man. I feel like I need another strong guy, you know?
Yeah.
Or someone... Well, Sonic can take on Tracer. So that's a good fight there. Arbiter with Chief and him.
Oh, I got a good
Kirby
one.
kind of bodies all of them. Max is our revive.
I have a tank.
Oh, I got a good
I think
one
I'm
for
gonna
this.
go with another. Okay, I'm gonna go with Rosalina from Mario Galaxy because she has like literal magic, and she's OP, man.
Okay, Rosalina. That's a good pick. I was not expecting that. All right, Bert, what is your fifth and final pick?
Fuck. I'm looking at the list. Sorry.
I have mine picked out. I think it's a good pick.
I'm gonna...
I think it handles the issue of the magic on the field now.
Yeah, I also have what are those little star things called that she always shoots out at people?
Oh, yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what they're called either, though.
1 sec.
And she floats, which is just cool. It's nothing to do with the fight, but it looks cool.
Oh, this pick is good. This is a good pick.
Fuck it. We'll do... We didn't ban it, so I'm gonna say it. About Arceus.
That's
like time
God.
altered.
Yeah, that's literally God.
Okay. Fine. Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
That's less bad, I guess. That is a good pick, actually.
All right, that's decent. I
Oh,
guess.
actually, can I change it? I'm sorry.
Yes, go.
Yeah.
Star Killer.
Oh,
That's a good one.
okay. Yeah, that
That's
is
a really good one.
That is very good. That's much better. I like that better. Okay, my last pick
Great pick.
is... Damn it, I just thought of him. Now I forgot. Okay, got it. Geralt from The Witcher.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one. But I don't think he just... I think he just loses to bullets, you know?
I don't
Yeah.
think so. Well, he's not going to be matched up. I'm going to have them matching up with certain people. He'll be all right.
He does have magic, though.
Yeah.
He does have magic.
He's got magic, and he's pretty good with the sword. He'll be okay. That's what I was thinking. He's
Star
got some
Killer
magic.
technically has magic too.
The Force. Yeah, but
That's a different type of magic, but it's
I think
magic.
Geralt can come up with some kind of concoction and some kind of magical spell or potion that will
But for
empower him.
but
to
for
be
Doom
the-
Guy,
I think Geralt takes Doom Guy.
No.
there's no way.
I think
Doom
if
Guy
anyone
is
takes Doom
insanely
Guy, it's
strong.
Master Chief. I don't
Yeah.
think anyone else has a chance against
Master
Doom
Chief
Guy.
is destroying Doom Guy.
No,
It's
it'll
close.
be a
It's
good
close.
fight.
It would be close, but Chief's winning.
It
that.
could go either way.
I think.
Now,
Chief
if
takes
you
that.
grabbed Cortana,
Are we
Chief
starting
would
the
no
debate
diff
now?
him.
Yes, we're going to
That's what
begin
I-
the debate.
Okay,
So
I'd-
let me say something. I think if
Mhm.
you grabbed Cortana, you would have countered Sonic and you would have countered Doom Guy because Cortana paired with Chief would have been insane.
yeah, that's true.
That is a good point. But how much would Cortana been able to help though? Like, what if we're just fighting out in a
She-
field? Like, there's no technology around.
Yeah,
He
but
could strategize.
she enhances his reflexes by like 300%.
Okay, I guess.
Damn, yeah, that would have been a good support.
I'm trying to think who else I could have picked though. Like, I mean,
Here are some guys I had on my list. I had Samus and Zelda.
I also had them, but Zelda would have been a good one. I should have picked Zelda. I had some Mortal
See, the
Kombat
problem
characters.
with-
I thought about Liu Kang and I thought about Scorpion, but I was like, eh.
All right, let's be honest. Pikachu, fucking anything with bullets.
Pikachu's fast as shit. He's not getting taken down by a bullet.
Okay, well, Tracer will blink around and
Okay,
Shoot him.
here's what I'm
If
seeing.
Pikachu
right?
is using freaking Bolt Tackle, he's moving so fast, you're not going to be able to
who
hit
are
him.
the heavy hitters here? It's like
Okay.
Kirby, Star Killer,
It's Kirby, Star Killer.
Doom Guy.
No,
Doom Guy.
he's not a heavy hitter
Really?
if Chief's taking him down.
I don't
Doom
think
Guy is
Chief takes him down
canonically
as easily
insanely
as
strong.
He is, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying. Okay, heavy hitter, Sonic's
they're
a
like
heavy
near
hitter.
equals.
I think, honestly, I
Yeah.
think Sebastian, Sonic's team, or your team, you have time.
I feel like the Sonic Kirby combo
Yeah, you have time
because
travel.
I could just have Kirby copy Sonic and then we have two Sonics.
Yeah, you have time travel, super speed, ability copying, and then you just have the
To
Arbiter.
be fair though, my time traveler is very easily killed.
Yeah, your time traveler is entirely human.
I'm
But
banking,
if Kirby just copies her ability, then I have like a basically immortal time traveler.
yeah, you can speed
Yeah.
blitz with Sonic, but I'm banking on my Pikachu being able to like somewhat be able to match that a little bit. Like it can't obviously for as long, but like quick spurt. Pikachu
I'm banking
get out
on
of the
Star
way.
Killer able to just grab Pikachu and like force choke it to death.
Star Killer is a big one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Now,
Can Kirby match up with Star Killer?
I don't think Kirby can kill him, but I don't think Star Killer could kill Kirby. So
What if he just crushes him into a black hole or something?
he would
Yeah.
just pop out? Like Kirby is uncrushable, I feel like.
See, the,
Kirby would just turn into an anvil that can't move.
He would just infinitely increase his mass. Yeah.
but yeah, see, Kirby turns into an anvil, and then Steve just comes over and picks him up.
okay. Yeah. If Steve was on Kirby's team, that would have been OP.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
like Steve could have actually just thrown Kirby at people in anvil
Okay,
form.
let me see. So if I'm going against Bert's team, I feel like Doom Guy takes the Arbiter, but he's weak enough to where his next fight he'll probably not win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and include.
Doom Guy
like,
could probably
like,
take
they
the
can work
Arbiter.
together too. Like they don't all have to be one-on-ones.
Yeah, so Arbiter, Doom Guy. So let's say I lost Arbiter and you lost Doom Guy. Tracer probably just goes in, quick teleport, ult, kills Max.
Yeah, so the thing with Tracer is that since she's able to blink around and stuff,
Yeah, she would take
she
out
should
Max.
be able to at least keep up on speed.
But she only has the 3 blinks. The thing that Tracer is
But
good
see, the
for,
thing
just
is,
based on the game, I'm saying this,
Okay.
is she's supposed to break the lines, go into the back lines, and kill the valuable members. So that's
Yeah,
what
she
she
would
would
kill
exactly
Max.
do to me. She would kill Max, yeah. So I think
She would-
Tracer kills Max.
And then I think
I think
Sonic
Tracer
just
kills Max.
zooms in there and kills her anyway.
And then
Yeah, I think Tracer kills Max and then probably dies because then like Sonic and Rosalina just take her down.
Rosalina's a
See, the thing
sleeper because
is,
she's got
too-
magic.
Rosalina Star Killer. That's a close fight. I mean, Rosalina can move planets.
That is
so
true.
can Stark. I mean, Starkiller he can move moons,
Yeah, but I'm just
essentially.
I'm just saying they're a pretty good match, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're talking
That
base
is
level
true.
Star Killer though.
See, the thing is, I would put the Ghost on Starkiller.
Oh yeah, you'd
Alright,
have
but
to like
Sonic
speed
would-
blitz the
Sonic
ghost right
would do
away.
what Tracer did to your Ghost. Like we both lose
See, the
our,
problem
our
with
reses.
the problem with the Ghost is that the only way to kill it is you have to kill the person that has the Ghost first.
Okay, so who are
And
you
then you
giving
can
it to?
kill
Who are
the
you giving
ghost.
the ghost to?
Starkiller.
That's tough.
Okay.
That does change some.
I mean, I feel like Rosalina equals Star Killer, so if I throw another person at it with her, he's down.
Yeah, but you'd have to get it before the Ghost can res,
Yeah, you have to. Yeah,
That's Sonic's
which
special.
is near instant.
Sonic's moving faster than that though.
I think. I actually don't
the
know
res
how
time
long
is
it
like
takes.
4 or 5 seconds, I thought.
Let me see.
I think
This
I
fight is
beat
actually
Bert,
closer than
but,
I thought, but
I think it's really close.
Yeah, I do think that you win, but very.
I think at the end of the day, I only have Sonic and Kirby left.
Probably. I mean, Rosalina might, but yeah, I do think that you pull away. I think Steve is your weak link here, Bert. Unfortunately.
Who?
Steve.
Bert's team is very similar to mine. He's got his muscle, like Arbiter Doom guy. He's got his speed, Tracer Sonic. He's got his res, Ghost Max. He's got his magic, Star Killer Rosalina. But like Kirby beats Steve, I feel like.
Oh yeah, Kirby destroys Steve.
See, another thing about Ghost is that he could teleport.
Okay.
Like, he could teleport people that are... Like, he could teleport Starkiller. So, you're saying that Rosalina will just throw a planet. The Ghost can just teleport me somewhere. Like, different. Like, to a spaceship in orbit or whatever.
So you're gone and I win then.
It's close.
And then I
don't
can just
know.
come back. And then I can just teleport back once the dust settled. And continue fighting.
All right. I mean, I still think Sonic takes you down.
How can he take me down if I'm in space?
That's
when
true.
you're back.
Sonic can't move if he's in space.
Sonic goes to space all the time. It happens in
Yeah,
Sonic
but
Adventure
you don't think
2.
Starkiller
Oh.
would, like, pull a bunch of fucking asteroids or something? Or, like, space debris and just throw it at the arena?
I mean, I guess if you are saying that you teleport off the planet and blow the planet up, that, yeah, Kirby would survive that, though.
That's true.
Kirby would be. Okay.
And Kirby can just fly towards you in space.
Oh my god, Kirby might be game
How
breaking.
would he have...
Who's killing Kirby? Like, how does he die? What is his weakness? How can
I
he
guess
be killed?
you would have to have another fucking being from Kirby's universe.
Yeah, you would need, like, some kind of Kirby.
Like Meta
being-
Knight.
Yeah, Meta Knight could kill Kirby. Because he
Oh.
is
Damn, I
a
should've-
Kirby.
I should have fucking
I should've
picked
put
Meta
Meta
Knight.
Knight.
God damn it!
Yeah, I should have... Damn.
Why didn't I think of Meta
Yeah,
Knight? Well, I was thinking of
I think
heroes.
ultimately because of Kirby.
Actually,
It'll be a
Meta
hard
Knight
fight
is
to
a
win.
hero. So.
Dang it! I should have.
Yeah, that's why I didn't pick him, because I was thinking it, but I was like, I thought of him more as a villain than a hero. I even have him on my
Damn.
villain
That's a
list.
good pick.
All right, let's do mine. Let's see. Let's match me and Bert.
Go against Bert.
Chief and Doom Guy. Chief's taking that. I think it's close. We can throw it up. Say like they take each other out. I guess, but I think
I would
Chief
say
takes
tie. If you had Cortana, I'd say you win, but without her, it's a tie, I'd say.
And then I think the combo of Mario and Mega Man. That's a crazy combo right there.
See,
Mega Man can
I would
basically
have-
create any weapon that he wants, though.
But if Bert goes with the logic of he just teleports off the planet and
I won't say
blows
that.
it up,
I won't go with that
Okay,
because
yeah,
that is kind of
that
just...
destroys my team.
that is
Yeah,
kinda
I
just-
have no answer for that.
Yeah.
Because that
So the
destroys
thing
my
is-
team too, except for Kirby.
So the thing is that I would have Tracer go in and probably
Who's
That's
Tracer
your team.
taking out? Like the only person he may be,
probably Geralt.
she could maybe take out Geralt.
I
Or-
think,
yeah.
yeah.
But I don't know.
Geralt-
Geralt is pretty. I mean, I don't know.
I forget about
Tracer
he
has
magic.
bullets,
yeah, Geralt
can
has,
rewind time, and can teleport forward.
Well, she doesn't
not even
rewind
forward.
time though. She only rewinds herself.
Yeah, it's not like she's changing
Yeah.
everybody else around her.
She's changing herself though. So like, let's say if she gets cut,
And
like
it's-
her arm gets cut off,
and it's
she
not-
can just rewind time and it comes back.
Yeah, that's true.
It's also related to the device on her though, not her herself.
Yeah,
That
So
is
if
true.
You
You
did
target
damage
it.
that.
I mean, I'm
she'd be
targeting.
just someone with guns.
I'm targeting Tracer with Mega Man. I think Mega Man probably takes out Tracer for me.
I feel like Tracer can't hit Pikachu because
And I
he
honestly,
would
I
just
think
get
if
her
you matched
device
up
set.
Chief and Tracer, Chief has a solid chance of winning that fight too.
I think
I just-
Tracer would just keep her distance. This Chief doesn't have any ranged weapons.
He literally has a
What?
gun.
That,
Oh yeah, that's a lie. Sorry.
I also
forgot he
just
has-
don't think Tracer has anything that gets through Chief's shields.
Yeah, like eventually it would, but I think by
Well,
that
her-
point, somebody else on my team is gonna.
Her
get it.
blasters are technically plasma.
Okay, so it does a little bit more damage, but even then, Chief
Yeah.
still, his shields can handle plasma too.
Well, in
I feel
Overwatch,
like-
their shields.
I feel like Star Killer really bodies you.
Oh
though.
yeah, I forgot about him. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's kind
Like,
of a hard one.
he grabs Pikachu out of the air.
Fucking
he
just
grabs-
snaps his neck and throws it away.
Yeah,
Like you're competing with Star Killer would probably be Geralt, but I don't remember what like his magic is. I know he
mean-
has like a fire one.
Mario may
has,
be
like,
able to.
it's-
Mega Man would be my ultimate. Mega Man's my heavy hitter.
He can turn
See,
into
again,
a tank.
Oh, that is true.
Mega Man can turn into anything he wants, basically.
Yeah, but Steve can just pick him up.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna shoot.
And Steve, plus, if you think about it, one punch from Steve will do so much fucking damage.
Then how come Steve doesn't one shot everything?
Yeah, he doesn't
'Cause
kill a
he's
cow in
constantly
one hit.
holding back. Because maybe everything in his universe scales to him.
I don't know about that.
Oh man, then we're getting deep into that.
But
Okay,
maybe
I'll give
you know
you-
how like an anime.
I'll give you it. I think you do beat me. I think you do. Star Killer's too.
Yeah, I think
OP.
Sebastian ultimately wins, but I beat
And it's
you.
just with Kirby though.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
only because of Kirby.
Yeah, I think.
But if you didn't have a Destiny Ghost,
Yeah, if
I
I,
think
had like,
I would have.
instead of the ghost, I put
Couple
Meta
more.
Knight. I think I would have won that.
it
Because
would
Meta
be
Knight would've-
then you-
closer.
But you wouldn't be teleporting off planet if you didn't have.
That's
the ghost.
true. Well,
So-
Star Killer could. Okay, let's just entertain the idea. So if I had fucking Meta Knight instead, Meta Knight and Kirby would probably let's say
Yeah, they
cancel
will
each
say
other
they
out.
tie out, right? So then we're stuck with. I think the Arbiter loses to Doom Guy. I think Sonic beats Tracer, but I also think Tracer kills Max.
Yes.
Rosalina. It really comes down to Rosalina and Sonic versus Star Killer and Steve.
See, the thing is, another thing too is if you want to get really like into like Star Killer could throw Steve at people, and Steve can just full force punch, and then it's over.
Oh,
I don't
man.
believe that Steve
How
one hits
good.
anyone.
You're making
because
it
he
seem like
can't
Steve is
one-hit a
punching
cow.
black holes through the universe.
Yeah, like,
I don't know. Well, I feel like you would have like
he
So you're
punches
saying a man
cow and it
that
doesn't
can hold
die.
an insane amount of gold or netherite, like weight on him, is weak and wouldn't have a heavy punch.
Apparently,
What's the
'cause
point of all
I
that
mean,
muscle?
He does
can't
event.
kill a cow.
How would he swing a fucking sword made out of netherite?
I mean, he
then?
is strong. He kills a cow in like 5-10 punches or something.
And
which I
he
couldn't
does
do.
break
That is brutal damage.
He can break rock with his bare hands.
Could Rosalina fucking hold up to that?
Well, she could just push him away.
To be fair,
Yeah, then the
Steve,
Star Killer could push him back.
Steve, it
Yeah,
will
but
take
they're
him
like
a while.
evenly matched.
Steve, it will take him a while, but he could break through an entire block of diamond.
See, and the thing is with Steve is that if he crouches, he's not moving off like a ledge.
If you punch him, he is.
Yeah, if he gets
Yeah, but
hit,
then
he's
you
gonna-
have to get close to him, and then he can get hit too.
You could hit him with a ranged little star thing from Rosalina.
We figured out Steve's weakness. You just have to get him into a high place and hit him off of a ledge. Because at the end of the day, fall damage is taking him down.
Wouldn't he have a weapon?
Base,
or would he be barehanded?
Base Steve has like a stone sword.
If you go and cut down a tree,
yeah,
you look for a spider or something. You delay while the fight, Steve farms for netherite armor.
Yeah. See, Steve is actually like a speedrunner. So when the fight starts, he's going to run off and like speedrun diamond armor.
Straight down. But then you got a 50-50 chance of him falling in lava.
And then Sonic is just literally speeding up after him.
He does the 2x2 versus the 1x1. Or the 2x1 versus the 1x1.
Well,
yeah, I don't know.
It's going to take you about 47 days. And you need to hope that
Well, you break a tree first. That takes like 2 minutes for him.
I mean, if you have what's his name? If you have Dream controlling
in 30
Steve,
seconds,
you have a chance.
Exactly. You would have a speedrunner, Steve.
So who do we think wins then?
I still think it's Sebastian's team.
I still think Sebastian because of Kirby.
Okay, so let's move on to villains.
Same rules as the last one. Drafting. No.
Well, we're just gonna list our favorites. We're gonna say
our favorites first.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. Let's do that one quick. Let's not waste too much time on it.
Okay.
We'll do
I'll
the
go
same.
first. Bottom.
Okay. Go ahead.
GLaDOS. GLaDOS is
solid
badass.
choice.
Badass, super cool villain. Portal
super
2,
smart.
If you never heard of.
Great strategist.
Right above that, I have Chaos. Chaos is cool.
Oh, I forgot about Chaos.
Above that, I have Eggman.
Nice.
Okay.
Another smart boy. Above that, I have Truth from The Covenant.
The Prophet of Truth.
And then above that, I have Shadow. But
3?
Shadow
Sonic
could go
here.
either way, good or bad, though.
For this argument, we'll
on
leave
the
him as a villain.
point in time.
All right. That's fair. Should I go next?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So, my bottom is Bowser. Then above that, I have
That's a great
Malistaire
pick.
from Wizard 101.
Good lord.
That is a wild pick.
Then I have the Flood.
Nobody's going to know that.
The Flood?
No,
Someone
the
will-
Flood they'll know, but Malistaire? Like, who's going to know
someone
that?
will know.
Somebody maybe, but that's out there. But
Hero
it's your list.
Brian is above the Flood.
Hero Brian's a myth. Doesn't exist.
He is real.
Bert's gonna have him on his new thing. He'll be like, he's even more powerful than Steve.
There's some pretty cool fight scenes versus like Steve versus Hero Brian on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Okay.
If you want a pretty good fight
Let's
scene,
just keep going.
recommend.
All right, who's your last?
I think that was it.
That was 4.
That was 4.
Oh, do I only have 4? I only have 4.
Well, what's your favorite game?
I don't want to say a high school teacher. My favorite villain.
What?
We'll do. I like. What's his name?
I don't know.
Why can't I think?
All right, just save your fourth.
What?
or just-
What's the game? Just tell me what
God
the
of
game.
War. The
Zeus?
dude that got killed by mistletoe.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
But
know either.
sure.
I can't think of the.
All right, you go.
It was Frey's son.
All right, I got my list. This is in no particular order. Goro from Mortal Kombat, the four-armed Shokan guy.
Nice, nice.
He's pretty iconic. Everybody knows Goro. I have your rival from Pokemon. He's in every single
a good
Pokemon
one.
game. He's the most annoying character in the game. He comes and annoys you at the most inconvenient times.
And he always picks your weakness.
Yeah, and he always picks your weakness. He always has an advantage on you at all times throughout the entire game. Pretty annoying. Pretty great villain, if you ask me. And then a personal one that I personally have a strong hatred for from the original Super Mario Brothers. Birdo, the purple dinosaur. It shoots
I
giant
always
eggs
pick
out of her
Birdo.
nose.
I always pick Birdo as the AI in Smash Bros. Because I hate her so much.
I fucking hate Birdo.
Not Smash Bros. In Mario Party.
I always pick her in Mario Party as an AI, and I always beat up on her.
But she always wins. So
I hate Birdo.
keep going.
And then I have Alduin from Skyrim.
What? Parthenax is the real villain.
Don't say that. Parthenax is a good guy. I love Parthenax. It's my guy. And then number 5, it's not really a singular person. It's just a group. The Covenant. But I think they count as a villain.
It's a good one.
The Covenant from
Yeah,
the
Knife
Halo,
Truth.
the Halo series.
They're referred
So-
to as one entity.
Yeah, exactly. So I think like as an organization, that's a pretty good one. The Covenant is full of all kinds of dangerous aliens and
I have
things.
a special what do you call it? It's, honorable mention.
Go ahead.
Okay.
The Master Hand from Smash Bros.
Oh, that's such a good pick.
Yeah.
That is a great
I
pick.
hate that guy.
What other villains are we forgetting? There's some good ones that we're not thinking of. Donkey Kong.
I mean, Dutch is a good one.
Oh yeah, Dutch
Mhm.
from Red Dead.
1 and 2.
Yeah, Dutch is a good one. What other honorable mentions can we think of for villains? We're
A
forgetting.
lesser
Forgetting
extent, but Tartarus from Halo 2, I think he's a good one.
Oh yeah, he is good. Tartarus is good. You could say Haytham Kenway from Assassin's Creed. That's Connor's dad. That's just a well-written character. That's why I like that one. And you can argue one way or the other that he's actually a villain or not.
Yeah, I'm going to save more for later, though.
All right.
What are the villains from Half-Life?
Those would be
Krebs?
good too.
Like, no, the main dude.
Oh, no, Gordon Freeman is who you are. I can't remember.
All right, you guys want to move on to the
Anyways,
draft?
let's go to the draft. So am I last now? Because I was first on the last one and I won.
Sure.
Sure. Oh man,
All right,
my
or-
draft is
Or
so
whoever went,
weak.
you go because you started first. Or you went last time. So
All right,
you
I'm
go
going
first
with
now.
the heavy hitter, time manipulator. Well, actually, no, he doesn't manipulate time, does he? But you're never going to be able to actually kill him, so I'm going Alduin.
Who?
Alduin.
That is a good one. It's a dragon. But it's
Oh,
a
okay.
dragon that can res other dragons.
His destiny is literally to destroy the world, and he can't die until he fulfills that destiny. So, I mean, he's just going to self-destruct.
He can
and
die,
win.
but he gets reborn
Exactly.
after some
But the
time.
fight's over if after he dies.
Well, we're playing the long game.
That's true,
So,
but you can only kill him with a dragonborn.
yeah,
Oh.
and nobody's picking a dragonborn, and they're villain.
So
Well,
I guess you'd have
you
to.
could argue
you'd
that-
have to. Yeah, you can be a villain in Skyrim,
yeah. So,
but also I think trapping counts as winning. So if you can trap him,
yeah. All right, go ahead next.
Okay.
Because normal Nords did trap him, but anyway, we won't debate that. Next, Bert. I think you're still second. So,
I'm gonna go with the flood.
ooh,
the entire flood.
Well, yeah,
You got to start with a
Like-
single spore, though.
that's fine.
oh, I'm fucking that spore up.
What planet are we on?
I don't know. Or how about you start as a grave mind? You get a grave mind.
Okay.
That's a little more fair, I think.
Yeah,
All right, Sebastian.
that works.
Oh, the flood's a hard one because that puts a lot of people at risk.
I have an easy answer for that.
I have a good one.
Go ahead.
Mewtwo.
Oh, that's a heavy hitter.
That is a good one.
That is a good
I
one.
feel
Okay.
like Mewtwo can avoid the flood and take on Alduin.
All right, this is a game changer for me. 343 Guilty Spark.
Shit. Bad choice.
Bad choice for me.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Why? Guilty Spark? I'm literally just launching the Halo rings and killing everything.
Well, it wouldn't kill the flood.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't have anything to do, and then he'd just die.
But I
But
would
you would
still be
win.
around.
You would kill our entire teams.
You
and
would kill
he would
everything.
Win.
Spark would be
Well,
fine.
And I would
Spark
be
wouldn't
still
die,
around.
actually. But the flood can infect technology.
Shit. All right, well, we'll see how
He
it
also
works.
can't launch the rings. You need a reclaimer. He
Fuck.
can't do it.
Can I change my pick?
I mean, I did it last turn, so I guess.
I'll allow it because of how bad a pick that was.
God damn it. This changes everything now.
He was like, I have the ultimate power play. Turns out it wasn't.
All right, never mind. I'm going basic. Shao Kahn.
Okay. The flood is a real problem here, though.
Yeah, I don't know how we're dealing with that.
Okay. Mainly because I need to deal with it, I'm going to have a Dragonborn on the villain playthrough.
That's such a dumb
On the
pick.
villain playthrough.
Yeah, like, what the fuck else am I supposed to do?
Pick something epic like Mewtwo. I could see Mewtwo fighting Alduin.
Yeah. All right.
I have another
Sebastian.
one.
Okay, fine. I have a. Can I change it then?
Yes. Hurry up.
Okay,
Fatalis from Monster Hunter.
that's
The
decent.
dragon.
don't know
I'm
how to
not
spell
sure
that,
if they
but I
beat
wrote it.
Alduin, but they would at least, do something. Okay, I have another good one that I think annihilates the flood. Well, we're saying the flood in terms of one Gravemind, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick the Didact from Halo 4.
That is a good one.
Okay.
I'm writing it down.
I'm just only picking people that can fly, so the flood's not a problem.
I mean, it could get a long enough tentacle.
It could, but they just fly higher.
Oh man, this is so hard. This is the villains is harder than I thought. I have my list, but they're actually pretty weak.
I had.
So
a
are the
Gravemind
villains
on my
as they
list.
are in their game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to think now. Oh, damn it, this is so hard. I'm gonna end up having to pick a weak character, I think. Actually, is Ganondorf off the table?
No,
I'm taking him.
that is a good pick.
Ganondorf.
He has
My
like
turn?
giant lasers and shit. He might be able to take out a Gravemind.
Yeah, I'm going Ganondorf. He's from Zelda, in case anybody was wondering.
I'm gonna do Samantha from the Black Ops Zombies.
Oh my god, that's a good one.
That is a great pick.
That was a sleeper pick. I was not expecting
Damn, Bert is just all zombies. It's okay. I can fly. I can fly. I'm not
The
even worried.
Necromancer build.
I'm flying. I don't even care. And I have a solution to your zombies thing right here. You ready for this?
that. Go.
Mm-hmm.
I choose Molag Bal.
Oh, wow. That one might beat Alduin also.
Fuck, I just thought of another better one. I won't say it.
Damn it. My team is shit.
I really like the Samantha pick. That's
That is
a good
great
one.
pick.
Because Bert's picks are like armies, which is troll, but
Yeah, I need.
That was still a good
man,
pick.
I need some. Dang, I need some strategy in here. I need somebody that can help me think, come up with a.
you also need to be flood and zombie immune.
Yeah, well, I don't think I can come up with anything for that. This is tough.
I feel
Actually,
like
I got a
Alduin-
good pick. Diablo.
That is a good
Ooh.
pick.
Yeah,
That'd be a good
that one just came out of nowhere for me.
Okay.
Crap. I am not looking good.
My turn.
Yeah, your turn, Bert.
Lilith from Diablo.
That's less good than Diablo.
Diablo dies. Lilith is the bigger boss. You
Yeah,
kill
but she's
Diablo.
not stronger. He could still beat her.
That's true.
Yeah, but that's still a pretty good pick. Like that was probably
Yeah, I
the
mean,
next,
it's stronger than my guys.
next best that you could have got.
Crap. I am not looking good here, boys. How do I compete with the devil and the secondary devil?
I don't know.
Dang. Well, I have a list, but none of them are like even close to,
That's how mine is.
to Diablo or Lilith. I feel like I started off so strong too. Okay. I have an idea.
Mhm.
I want to choose Rampant Cortana
That's a
because
good
she has
pick.
an army of guardians and can blow up planets.
Okay.
That's a good one, actually. I still
That
need
one's off the top of the head. That wasn't on my list.
I still need like a master strategist. I'm trying to think. I have like a physical heavy hitter. Got somebody with some magic. Got like a demon, literally. Got a time traveling dragon. Can't be killed. My team's actually like looking pretty strong. Trying to think. This next
I feel
pick-
like Shao Kahn's a weakling.
he is, but he's still pretty strong himself. He gets like super magical powers too. This is a tough one. I need somebody. I'm I'm going to just bank on him being able to be protected and just come up with insane inventions. I'm going Eggman.
I thought about that too, but I was just too worried about the flood to give him in there.
Yeah, but I feel like I have enough stuff to handle the flood that I'll be okay, that I can protect him.
Can you deal with zombies too, though?
Eggman can fly, though.
I mean, zombies are kind of like a spawn from the devil, so I think I'd take over those zombies.
And if you have Eggman, you have the egg carrier. So
True, I will just fly and be okay.
he could just live in the egg carrier and shoot down on all your 2 different zombie armies.
Yeah. All right, Bert. Who's your final pick? This is a game changer for you.
You need some air, Bert. Right now, you're the only one locked to the ground.
I know. I'm trying to think of someone that can fly.
And Alduin breathes fire. I'm just gonna fly in,
Actually,
breathe
can
fire
Lilith
on the
fly?
flood.
She might be able to fly. I don't actually.
I would think she could if she's a demon. She has wings.
I don't know.
I mean, if she has
That
wings,
one's a
that
maybe.
usually involves flying.
But to be fair, Samantha made it to the moon.
I mean, it is her consciousness. So
Can I pull from the same series, or is that
yeah,
Yeah.
the Shadow Man from the Zombies?
That's a good one.
that's good. But I still think I handle that.
Actually, no, not the Shadow Man. What is he called? Is he the Shadow Man?
I thought that was right.
Talking
but
about
I don't
Cthulhu.
actually
The one-
know.
He was like the one.
In the first one
I
from
know
Black
who you're
Ops
talking
3,
about.
he is the Shadow Man.
Thought it
Oh
was
no,
the Shadow
Dr.
Man.
Monty.
Yes.
Oh, but they're
No,
the same
is he a
person.
villain though?
Dr. Monty is the Shadow Man.
Yeah,
they're the same
they're
guy.
the same person, but his name is Dr. Monty.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, the Shadow Man, Dr. Monty.
I put Dr. Monty.
He can fly.
Yeah, he can.
He
He's
can
basically
fly.
God, though, like in a way, for his universe.
Yeah, only if you're in his universe.
Yeah, but
True.
Kirby was kind of godlike in his universe.
Kirby is crazy.
No, but your guy literally creates matter.
That's fair.
All right.
I mean, you could say the same thing about Diablo.
I didn't
He
pick
birthed
Diablo.
an entire species.
Look, here's to keep in mind, we're not in anyone's universe. We're in a neutral
Yeah.
location.
All right. Who's your final pick, Sebastian? This villainous went off the rails.
This is hard. I feel like
We went way too powerful with these. We should have kept them more like manageable.
mine started off decent until he pulled out like armies of zombies, 2 different armies.
To be fair, Moloch Ball can just raise an army from.
That's why I pulled him in after the second army came in.
And the Didact also has an army. Mewtwo can just mind control a bunch of Pokemon and give you an army. So, I mean, there's ways around it.
But couldn't the flood just infect the Pokemon?
Well, I don't have other Pokemon, okay? I just have Mewtwo.
All right. Final pick. Who you got?
I'm gonna pick. I guess I'll just pick GLaDOS so we have some brains.
I thought about picking her.
At least, like, it takes the flood years to infect technology, so it shouldn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Let's begin the excruciating debate of how this is going to go.
Well, you said we were playing the long game earlier.
Well, let's not do that. Let's keep it like. Let's keep it reasonable.
Tame.
Yeah.
So let's say all of our people are in a field.
All fighting at the same time.
Who
That would
wins?
actually be crazy.
That
I
would be
think Diablo
earth-shattering.
kills everyone.
I'm literally putting Ganondorf on Alduin's back, flying around, fucking shit up, shouting, while shooting giant lasers out of my face. Diablo's literally going to rise from the ground and start destroying all the zombies. Eggman's going to be in the egg carrier, dropping egg bombs and coming up with like
Egg bomb.
egg-created armor for Alduin to wear. Shao Kahn's going to die. And yeah.
Shao Kahn's gonna die. Okay, I think. I don't think I win. I think like Mewtwo gets bodied by the egg carrier.
Fatalis can fly too, by the way.
Mewtwo might be able to pull the egg carrier down.
Mewtwo's a sleeper.
Didact also
Mewtwo's very
can do that.
powerful. Mewtwo's a psychic too. Like he can.
I feel like GLaDOS dies pretty early on in this fight.
Well, what GLaDOS is she? Is she like in her huge computer form or like the potato form?
The computer. But either way, I still think she like gets bombed or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
So GLaDOS is dead.
What if you
Cortana has no physical body though,
I was gonna
so
say, what if you
that's a plus.
What if you combine Cortana and GLaDOS into one being?
Well, she does have a physical body, doesn't she?
No.
No, she's a freaking hologram.
Yeah, where is she stored?
In just the net. You'd have to...
I thought she was made out of fucking living brain tissue.
Yeah, that's how they created
Well, they
her
used
code.
that to develop her, but now she's digital.
Okay.
You'd have to somehow find every trace of her.
Yeah, GLaDOS.
That could be
Cortana's basically Ultron. Like, she could create a physical form for herself if she wanted.
She has, but they're not like, even if you killed it, she's just other places too.
Yeah, it's like Ultron.
So
Cortana's actually
that might be
low-key
a good chance.
very heavy hitter that you have. Given the right situation.
It's a tough one. I think Didac, GLaDOS, Die.
Molag Ball's a
Mewtwo,
problem.
Molag Ball.
Molag Ball's basically the devil.
Yeah, but of our three devils, I think Diablo wins.
I think so too. Dr.
Bert?
Monty is a heavy hitter though for you, Bert. Like he's slept on.
I feel like between Dr. Monty and Lilith, they could probably take down Diablo. And
It would
then
be close. They would have to work together
Fatalis
to do that.
would fuck Eggman. Not Eggman.
Whoa.
Yeah, Eggman.
Whoa.
Because
Why is he fucking
his fire breath can melt steel.
him? Okay, Alduin's just gonna fly up there and shout him away.
Yeah, that's fair too, but I guess Fatalis would just fly back.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Shao Kahn and Ganondorf on Alduin's back. I'm gonna throw Shao Kahn super fast and super hard with his hammer. And he's gonna kill.
He'll get one
Mhm.
kill
gonna
and then die.
He's gonna fly straight through the flood and kill it,
and then die.
and then
Because
die.
he was just thrown so hard
Yeah.
that he hits the ground and explodes.
Yeah, and then the flood will just infect him.
Yeah, he'll be dead, but it won't matter because if he's infected by the flood, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's just Shao Kahn.
Yeah, but if you destroyed the grave mind, then
Yeah,
it
we're
would
doing
take
basically
them
like
so-
a Mac
it would take them
cannon
years.
to the Gravemind's face by using Shao Kahn as a hammer, or with his.
That's
would-
fair.
But Bert does have sufficient bodies to create more grave mind with Samantha.
That is true. I can just raise a horde of the dead and then have them purposely infected.
That's true.
And then just have them
We might be
Like,
in an endless war.
make 'em-
Honestly,
I can just
me
make
and
more
you.
grave mines.
Because I can just keep pulling demons from hell.
So could Lilith.
Exactly.
Lilith
we might,
is the mother of all monsters.
yeah. I would have to take out Lilith. But I think Diablo
think
takes
it's
her.
Yeah, and then
Between you
Dr.
guys.
Monty also is kind of he is kind of strong.
Well, Dr. Monty
Ew,
is like what we said not to do because he can literally like change reality.
Yeah, but he was defeated.
Yeah, he was, but
But-
all right. Well, this one's gonna
Not
be
like he's God, period, and
yeah. I don't know who wins that. honestly.
untouchable.
I think it's between me and you for this.
That would
one.
be yeah, I think so.
But yeah. All right. Well,
I think that was it.
I think that's enough of that. I think we can move on.
Hope you guys liked it.
I also think that any of these villain teams beats our winning hero team.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's 0 doubt in my mind.
Yeah. I agree.
Like our winning hero team, Kirby, Arbiter, Sonic, Max, Rosalina. We'll say
Dr. Monty
mine's
and Kirby.
like they all. Let me talk.
Okay.
They all lose to only Samantha.
Yeah, probably. That's true. Yeah, the hero teams are kind of weak compared to these villain teams. This villain draft went way crazy. We needed to bring it back down to earth a little bit, but maybe we can do that in another one.
We would have to set more clear guidelines.
Yeah, but this was fun. I think we should do this again with different different universes and different things like that. So that was cool. I think we should do it again. All right.
Awesome.
We're in the final part of the episode, just about done. What's everybody been up to? And we'll give like a little update about that and what to hopefully expect from our next episode. I don't really have anything. I've just been traveling a lot. We're actually recording this on a different day than we usually do because I have a wedding that I have to go to, and I'm not going to be able to record on our normal day. So
It's Bert's wedding.
Yeah, he wishes.
It's not.
He wishes. Bert can only dream of such a day.
What?
Anyway, what do you guys have that you've been up to? Go ahead.
Sebastian?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I've continued watching Zom 100, and it's still fire. Good show. I like it a lot. I started watching a different anime called Fruits Basket. So far, I like it. It's over already. It's been out for a while.
Yeah, I've seen it, but
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I didn't watch it, but I've seen it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like, I've seen the thumbnail a couple times.
Yeah, I
Never caught
started
my eye.
it because, well, here's what happened. I've been watching Zom 100, but that's still coming out. So I have downtime when I'm waiting for the next episode. And what happened was I accidentally broke. I was waiting for the whole season to come out, and then I was going to watch it. I think they're on episode like 10 or 11 out of 12. Rent-A-Girlfriend. I broke and I watched up to what was out because I love that show. Honestly, though,
Yeah.
season 3, I would give season 1 and 2 like 9s, and season 3 is like 7 or 8. So it's not as good, but it's still good.
Mm-hmm.
But then after I got up on Rent-A-Girlfriend, I was in that mode where it's like, wow, I'm so sad that I have nothing to watch. And that's why I
Yeah,
started
happens.
Fruits Basket.
All right.
That's fair.
Besides that, I've been occasionally playing Spider-Man on the PS4. Well, on my PC, but the PS4 Spider-Man.
That's
Just
Spider-Man
because I'm
1,
getting in the
obviously.
mood. I'm getting in the mood for the new one that comes out in a little under a month.
Yeah, everybody's excited. Everybody can't wait for that.
I am. Speaking of, actually, I'm finally making some good progress in Miles.
What a transition
Finally.
by Bert.
I-
That's what we like to call a segue.
I am trying. Well, actually, I finished all of like the map collectibles, and like those. I still have to do like the crime scene stuff, and then the last mission, and then any of the side missions that pop up. But I'm almost done.
That's cool.
And then I don't know if you guys remember, but remember that book I was talking about, the Percy Jackson book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming in the mail tomorrow, so I'm excited for that.
Oh my god. That reminds me of something, since you're talking about books. I went to
Mhm.
Tate's yesterday,
Yeah.
which, for anyone who doesn't know, it's like this local store we have that sells like comic books, manga, statues of different anime or movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, they have all kinds of cool stuff.
Cool place.
Yeah, so I went to Tate's to get something, and I was walking through, and every time I go to Tate's, I look in the manga section because I'm trying to collect all of the Naruto manga. And for
Mhm.
some reason, they never have freaking volume 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Damn.
But the last time I went, I ended up buying like 4 of them because they had like 6, 7, 8, 9 or 7, 8, 9, 10 or something like that. So I bought those.
Mhm. And then, do you remember that movie Dumb Money that I
Yeah.
talked about?
Yeah,
I'm planning on going to see that tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
that's cool.
So I'll be able to talk about it next
Go,
episode.
that's like in the theater?
Yeah,
Oh, I
It-
didn't know
it's
that.
out. You guys should try to go see it.
Yeah, but for some
You have
reason
the
I thought it
time.
was a streaming movie. I didn't realize it was in theaters.
Yeah, it came out today, I think.
Oh, cool. Maybe
That's
we'll
cool.
go see that.
Yeah, I'm trying to go see it tomorrow. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, cool. I think that wraps up the episode. I think we're about done. So, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for watching our last couple
Thanks for
episodes.
listening.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for interacting on everything. I think we're going to leave the Saltcast podcast email in the description of the episode. We're just going to start doing that from now on. If anybody ever wants to write into that email, we'll check it before every episode that we record. And hopefully, as we continue to grow, people start to write in, and we'll be able to include listeners in our episodes so we can interact with people more and hopefully grow the show.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
That's it.
Thanks for listening, guys. Keep it salty.
Thanks. See ya.